If you're on the West Coast, things are going to get crazy. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. And from what I'm looking at, it's getting closer. I've been warning you all for about 2 years now. You've had plenty of time to make adjustments, save money, and get away. The movie 2012, where you see that the world, the earth split apart. Y'all remember that movie? When the man was in the plane, he went to go back and find his kids with the stepdad, blah, blah, blah. All right. That is a actual possibility because you all been following me. You know that I've showed you the entire digestive tract of the dragon all the way around into the Bering Sea where the tail ends and the cloaca meets. All right. Where the cloaca is the poop chute and where they lay their eggs. We just had a 7.3 earthquake and about 40 more earthquakes almost at the cloaca. That means that she is getting ready to push out something big. Okay. Now, whenever she has to push and that egg comes out, that tail is probably going to sweep to let that egg out. When that tail sweeps, water is going to flood every tidal wave. Listen, let me explain. For people in Hawaii, you might never see that again. All right. When I say that it'll be a tidal wave, maybe a mile high in some places. And you all probably think that this is a joke. But as large as this animal is, a mile high that's if you're lucky. All right. When that tail moves, where it's connected to on the United States, where she's sitting on the land there, and it comes apart, all of that is going to split. And you're going to think you're looking down in the abyss because these animals are thousands of miles tall. All right. From the back, the top of the back of this animal to the bottom of this animal is probably about 2,000 miles. All right. From its back to its belly. All right. Just the height of its back to its belly, while the animal itself seems to be more along the 15,000 mile long. All right. And I know this stuff sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, if you've been following me, I've shown it all to you. I've showed you what we lived on. I've showed you the dragons. I show you how they feed. I show you where they're feeding. I show you where they poop, to the point to where I can predict the earthquakes when they're pooping. All right. So now in that same area where those earthquakes that I've been predicting from poop is going on, there's major earthquakes. All right. Whatever this is about 2 times, maybe 3 times the size of their normal bowel movement, which leads me to believe that it could potentially be an egg. All right. And one or two things. If it's an egg and they give egg births, that egg's coming out and it's going to hatch. What will that egg hatch? Something like Godzilla. It'll be something that size. And where will it go? More than likely towards Japan. Why? Because the water is warmer that way. Yeah, they know. It's in the movies for a reason, people. It's in the movies for a reason. And right now, you are living through times where if we don't have the right weaponry, we're going to see one of these on land again. All right. Everybody trying to figure out why there's certain boots on the ground on the West Coast. It's certain boots on the ground all along the West Coast. They're there for a reason. And don't worry. At the rate it's going, this could be soon. How soon? Like possibly the next day or two. This is absolutely insane. Keep your eyes open, people. If you have a way to keep up with the earthquakes going on, keep up with the earthquakes. I showed you where the tail of these are. Go to the USGS to keep up with the latest earthquakes, and you can follow the same line that I follow. See the same earthquakes I see, and you could also help me out along this journey. But I'm telling you right now, these birthing pains that everyone's talking about, the Schumann resonance spike, What happens when a woman's getting ready to give birth? The heart rate goes up. The movement starts to become a little more erratic. The contractions start to happen, all right? Just look at contractions as earthquakes, okay? Now, it's coming. It is what it is. They put out the tsunami alert the other day and took it back. I'm telling you why the tsunami alert will hit. It is not going to come. It's going to come from what they're going to call an earthquake. But this is going to be an earthquake beyond what you could ever imagine. Off the charts. Everywhere in the Bering Sea, this earthquake is going to be completely off the charts. You got to remember, it's two tails right there. Two. And I believe one is a male, the other is a female, and that egg was fertilized. So, fun times ahead, fun times ahead. At some point, we're probably going to hear about it. If it happens, we will hear about a big boom somewhere in that area, and it's going to start World War III, and they're going to drop big booms in that area until they get it. They're going to get it, all right? Because it's more than likely going to come out of the water and go on to land. They're going to get it. And once it hit land, wherever it touches land, okay, wherever it touches land, boom.